Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my public live stream. It's Monday evening here in the UK, and our local time is 6:51 p.m., which is also GMT or the UK time. So, how is everyone doing today? It's the third day of the new year 2022. I believe that everyone is doing great, fantastic, and I'm sure that you may have made your New Year's resolutions or plan what you're going to do. Remember that, dear viewers, if you don't make a plan for this year, possibly you're missing something. Remember that we always learn something from our past, last year, mistakes, or any other issues in our life. And that's quite possible. Being human, we make lots of mistakes and we learn from it. So if you haven't, made your plans yet, it's high time to make it and move forward. Okay, welcome, mate. Hidayat, Princess, Manoj. I'm very happy to see you guys. If you see the heart shape symbol, do not forget to touch it to support me. And also, I pinned my YouTube channel. I'll be happy and grateful if you please do subscribe to me to support me. Your every support, every comment is important for me. Your every assistance, every donation is important for me. You might be aware what I teach if you're watching for the first time. People who have joined for the first time, welcome. I'm happy to get you here. Who have not seen me, this is RahatAli. Hello, I'm a part-time TEFL certificate teacher from England. I teach English grammar, spoken English strategies, IELTS strategies and rubrics, and basic British IPA. Remember that these are the four important modules that you can learn from me. So subscribe to my lessons, and I'm sure that you're going to learn a lot of things which might be helpful for your development, your career, your academic purposes, maybe your communication skills, or maybe any other thing you like to excel in your life. Okay. Let me welcome some of the people who have joined in the last couple of minutes. Hello, Rihan. Welcome. Amin. Welcome. Smith. Welcome. I'm doing great. Professor Ibrahim. Hello. I'm happy to see you. Happy New Year to all the people. Siham. Welcome. Kritika. Welcome. Yes, mate. I've got a software through which I'm live on the YouTube as well as my Facebook, so people may join from there. If you're not able to join from the Hallo, you can only join from there. Ricky said, how can I find? Ricky, have you seen my pinned comment? If you click it, it will take you straight to my account. It is English with Rahat Ali. Hello, Nafis, welcome. Kumar, welcome. Evergreen 16, yes, I'm always 15, don't say 16. My day is fantastic, Princess. How about your day? So once again, guys, I'm very happy to conduct these live streams. Remember that we are here to learn and develop ourselves. So whenever and whatever you learn from anyone, it could be a teacher, it could be a student, guys. It doesn't necessarily to be a teacher to learn something from them. You can also teach many things to other people. You can also teach other people as well. Okay. In my broader understanding, we can always learn from other people. But what's the impact of learning? This is the question to you guys. Remember, whatever you learn, apply it, use it. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you're going to forget. I can guarantee. You see? So better apply it, make sentences, read loudly, speak to someone else, use it in a conversation, use it in a writing. Okay, Kumar, welcome. Ricky says, I would like to subscribe you. Welcome, Ricky. It's very easy. Visit my account and sign up. Look at the courses which are suitable for you. Many of my students subscribe to 2 or more courses and they get, I believe, the discounts. Okay, it's $10 for a month, and every month you're going to get 8 1 hourly lessons. And as I mentioned earlier, you're going to learn something new. Okay. Smith says you're promoting Hello App everywhere, Facebook, YouTube. Yes, Smith, you're right. Because I work for the Hello, an active team member of Hello, as well as we have got a Facebook group, Hello group. I'm also an active member. As a as an active member, it is really my professional duty to promote as many places as possible. All right, Ahmed's my day's great. Thank you very much for asking. Professor Brahim said, "Use it or you lose it." Yes, Professor Brahim, that's a really cool sentence. So, guys, once again, if you have got any questions about the Hello or the new version, Hello Plus, or any other teacher, how you can join, you can subscribe, or anything else, possibly you haven't got the answer from other people or members, I can help you, possibly give you the answer. Okay. So, thank you very much once again for joining. Ricky says your what video is repeating. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay. So let me share and check. Okay. Thank you very much for the comment. Ricky, it says Ricky. All right, Ahmed, welcome. I don't think that it is repeating. It could be technical glitch from your side. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for joining. I've got a question for you. How long have you been using this app, and what's the reason behind it? Hello, Kyrie. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, once again. This is a public live stream. Remember that if it is a public live stream, anyone can come and make a comment and ask me questions. And one of the common questions here on this Hello app is that, teacher, how can I develop my speaking? How can I improve my spoken English? I can't remember vocabulary. I can't talk more than 2 minutes. Sometimes I'm nervous. Sometimes I'm scared. Sometimes I think that my grammar is not right. Sometimes I believe that people laugh at me when they listen to my English. Remember that these are common problems for all of you. It's not you only. It's a very common problem for all of us, non-natives, who are still learning English. Okay? Remember that in order to develop your English language, you need a few things. Okay, disclaimer, these are my techniques, my strategies. Remember that you must have a little bit education, little schooling, because sometimes you need to read. Sometimes you need to go to the dictionary to find out the meaning. Sometimes you need to listen to the word and imitate or shadow it. Okay, so which is why you need to have little schooling. I'm sure you know this word schooling. Schooling means basic education. So that's kind of phrase. Okay. All right. So Ahmed says, I'm a new student. Welcome, Ahmed. So how are you guys from? Which country are you watching and what's your local time? Shuresh says, I'm new. I'll try to improve my English speaking skills. That's great. Best of luck, Shuresh. Ricky says, I'm learning English because I wanna become an English rapper. Okay. Ahmed says, I want to use this app because this app is effective. Effective. Rian says, I want to learn English, but I have not atmosphere here. Okay. Fahim, welcome. Johnny, welcome. I'm doing great. Nasratullah, welcome. Hey, teacher. Hi. Thank you very much for popping in. Do you like to join for a few moments, please? And dear viewers, we've got our amazing teacher Hallie here, who will be with me live stream on the coming Thursday, 8:30 p.m. my time, 1:30 p.m. MST in the US time. Please do join us. We're going to talk about teacher Haley. Oh, I think she's joining. Let me bring her.
Oh,
Hey, teacher Haley, give me one quick second, please. Yeah.
okay.
The
No
reason
worries.
is that I'm going to share it to our Facebook Live so that people can watch from there. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Woohoo.
so, how are you doing today, teacher Haley?
I'm doing so good. I am so much more energized today because I started out the day exercising. And so that definitely helped.
Okay. So,
But
what may I know? What kind of exercise do you do?
so it's called high intensity interval training. Well, actually today we did kickboxing. So you have like your gloves and you punch a lot and
Hmm.
jump and squat. Do a
So,
lot of crazy things.
so who do you punch? To solid thing to a human?
Yeah. So it's like a punching bag.
Oh,
So not a human. That
I
would
s-
be too intense for me.
yeah. I thought that maybe if you became angry, oh, let me punch you.
No, but it is a great way to get rid of your crazy emotions. Like I remember before I left for a year and a half, before I did my service trip, I
Hmm.
would do kickboxing and that would help me like relieve some of my intense emotions. Like if I was super stressed, if I was super anxious or angry, I would just put it all like punch it all out, you know? And so it was super awesome.
So that's great. So what else do you do apart from your exercise?
Um I love to hang out with friends
Mm-hmm.
and I have a really big announcement that I'm going to be announcing probably this week that I'll share a little bit because that's something that I've also been working on a lot, spending a lot of time
Mm-hmm.
with. But yeah, and right now I'm just working, trying to help Hollow grow, which will be super fun. But
Sure.
yeah, how have you
Great.
been, Teacher Rahat?
I'm great. Thank you very much, Teacher Haley. I'm really honored to get you, dear viewers. I think I don't have to introduce her once again. People who are joining for the first time. Teacher Haley is one of the amazing American teachers who is from the very beginning of this Facebook group and app. And on the Thursday, we're going to have a little bit more discussion. But today, I'm very glad and excited to get her here. So if you've got any questions about Teacher Haley, please do ask her. By the way, Teacher Haley, I know that you are conducting and teaching our students. Is it twice a week at the moment, right? Would you
Yeah.
like to tell a little bit more how they can join?
Yeah, and so just like with Teacher Rahat, his classes, you can just go and sign up. Right now, I'm just doing live classes. So that is twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is what time is it for you usually?
So I'm 7 hours ahead of your time. So your 10 o'clock is 5 p.m. UK time or GMT.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so that time. And this week we're talking about prepositions. So this whole week is just dedicated to talking about prepositions. So it's going to be super good. I'm super excited. But yeah, and I'm also going to be starting to do one-on-one classes. I have not done that yet. Have you done that, Teacher to Hot? One-on-one
Yes,
class
that's right. I
before?
have done quite a lot, honestly, Teacher Haley. Up to now, I've done 148.
Are you serious? Oh my heavens. And how is it? You must
Amazing.
like it.
Yes, amazing. And honestly, I also share these stories. Teacher Harry, you might be aware that I also teach, IELTS strategies. Most of these
Uh-huh.
speakers were to have a test about the IELTS
Mhm.
exam. So I give them feedback. I give them the, you know, uh, directions how they can get good scores. And
Wow.
amazingly, 26 of my students got very good scores. Out of 9, they got 8.5 in IELTS.
Are you serious?
Yes, teacher Hal speaking task. So these 26 students are so happy they got the visa. Some of them came to the UK, some of them went to US as well. They're on processing their visa. Some of them went to Canada, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand.
Wow. You are literally changing lives. That
Th-
is insane.
Thank you. Actually, this is you, Haley, our CEO, June. because of the Hello, I could do that honestly. So I'm much thankful to Hello. And
Oh.
people who have not followed Teacher Heidi, please follow her, support her, join her classes. You'll be learning a lot of things. And Teacher Haley is most favorite teacher. You know, when you were away here, people are asking, where is our Teacher Haley? And I always ask the other teachers, can you please tell me when Teacher Haley is coming back? Then June on this said to us that, oh, you are on a some somewhere for some part of project, right?
Yeah.
So thanks for getting back.
Yeah. No, I'm so happy to be back. Seriously, I remember when I was living in Brazil, I just kept remembering, all the little experiences that I had with Hollow, and there were days where I was like, "Whoa, I miss Hollow so much." So, I was so excited to come back and work, and it's crazy how much Hollow has grown and just blossomed this last year and a half. So, it's super exciting.
That's right. And thanks to your lovely team who are working 24/7 to make it a safe and comfortable place for learning. And I'm sure Teacher Haley on the Thursday are going to share us some of the history how you grew from zero to up to this condition. That's really challenging for you and your rest of the team.
Yeah. For sure. I'm so excited. I should probably get back to working, but thank you so much for letting me join your live stream for a little bit.
No problem. Guys, please join us Thursday. That is 1:30 p.m.
Woohoo!
MST. It's 8:30 p.m. UK time. Please find out your local time. Thank you very much, Teacher Haley. You take care.
Thank you. You're the best. Talk to you later.
So that was Teacher Haley, guys. I'm sure you know that she's one of the amazing teachers of this app, who is from the very beginning when the app just started. Okay. Let me read out some of the comments. I was not paying attention and I talked to my guest speaker. Let me see. Rihan, welcome. Fahim, hello. Nasrutullah says, I'm using this app since a week. For a week. I have been using it, should be. My friend told me that Hello App is useful. Thank you very much. Nasrutullah, letter A, welcome. Fahim says, what's the best way to speak English? By speaking more, Fahim. Uh, Johnny, on the Thursday, Teacher Hell is coming to talk about more about the development, her classes, how Hello is changing, it's growing, and we're going to get more students, we're going to get more marketing strategies. All right, letter A, welcome. Zahra, welcome. Ahmed says, I am from Somalia, welcome. Suresh says, India. How can I talk to teacher? Fahim, in order to talk to any teacher, there are three ways. Number one, join a live class with the teacher. Go to the teacher's account and find out the classes. Then click to the sign up button, then you can join there. By the way, it will cost you 10 US dollar for the live class, eight, eight 1 hourly lessons every month. Or secondly, one to one, which is like a private lesson. For every half an hour, you have to spend minimum $7.25. Okay, and the next one is from the Instamatch. If you go to the Instamatch from your mobile, you see, when you connect to the Instamatch, what is it? Sorry. Then you'll find all the teachers are available. Touch on the photo of the teacher, then it will connect to the teacher straight away. Remember that every time you must have money. Without the money, you can't subscribe, you can't talk to the teacher. Okay, Kyrie says this app helps me a lot because they're in my country. Thank you very much. Anika, welcome again. Dinesh, I'm doing great. Anonymous, she is one of the oldest and very first teacher. That's right. Thank you very much. Fatty says, hi, Hallie, if you want to hello growth, why don't you give us free classes? Ooh, Fatty, I'm giving free classes. There are many teachers who conduct free lessons. And teacher Haley comes free live stream from the Facebook to give lessons. So join her, guys. Okay. Nida, welcome. Zeze, welcome. Fatih says, what kind of visa people can get? Some people apply for student visa. Some people apply for immigration visa to Canada. It depends on your skill, what kind of visa you're after. Are you going to study in the Western countries, English speaking countries, or are you going to migrate there? In both cases, you need English language certificate. You need good scores to prove yourself, you're competent, you're qualified to talk. You're qualified to understand. You're qualified to have conversation with anyone. So that's the reason people come and subscribe to one classes. Okay, and Nida again, Mr. Gorgeous, welcome. Raju, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. So, dear viewers, once again, join on this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. my time, UK time, 1:30 p.m. MST. So it should be 2:30 mid daytime in Bangladesh, 1:30 in Pakistan, 2 o'clock in India. Then I'm trying to find out 11:30 Middle Eastern time, 9:30 European time. Okay. So let's move on, guys. I'm very happy to get you at the moment. Do you have any more question about this app or about any of the teachers? Please let me know. So, dear viewers, I'm very happy to get you today, and I'm going to continue 8 more minutes this live stream. Then afterward, I'm going to finish this live stream. If you have got any question in the meantime, please do let me know. Mr. Gorgeous says, pushy, hard to convince, and not agreeable. Is that a question for me, Mr. Gorgeous? So Mohammed says, I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I want to learn from you. Thank you, Mohammed. By listening or studying a person, I'm sure that you have the opportunities to learn something from the person. Okay. And for you, Mr. Gorgeous, pushy means hard to convince. It depends. And behaving in an unpleasant way by trying too much to get something or to make someone to do something. Like most of the salesmen, we call cold call through the phone. We call them cold call, a pushy salesman. Okay, or it has a cold call from the company who is trying to sell their products or items or service. Okay, Dinesh says, I wish I could be a teacher. I wish I were a teacher. Both are correct. That's right, Dinesh. Both are hypothetical situation. We call it subjunctive mood. Okay. In subjunctive mood, we always use unusual verb. I wish I could be a teacher. I wish I could be a bird. I wish I could fly. I wish I could visit America. I wish I could visit, you know, India. I wish I could visit Pakistan. I wish I could visit Australia, New Zealand, whatever you can say. Remember that these are some of the ways you can make sentences. Similarly, I wish I were a bird. I wish I were a scientist. I wish I were Einstein. Okay, so these are the hypothetical situation, or we call them subjunctive mood. Remember that subjunctive mood is the one of the moods of English grammar which explains, you know, imaginary situation or hypothetical situation where it is not true at all. All right, guys. So let's move on before we finish the live stream. And if you have got any more questions, please, you're more than welcome to ask me. I'll be happy to answer it. Dinesh, you're very welcome. Which link didn't work, Nuri? Could you please tell me which link are you referring to? Okay, I'm sure the link is working correctly. I've just checked it, Nuri. So I believe that you may have some connection issue or technical glitch. So it's better to find out what is your technical glitch. So this is the same. Look, whatever I've shared. NUZF. Yeah, this is the same. Unless if I can change it to something else. The link's working. Some people have already subscribed to me, Nuri. Unfortunately, unfortunately, whatever I should say. Okay. So, dear viewers, thank you very much for joining. It is a short live stream, and I've got a lesson in half an hour time. Okay, as I was saying earlier, before I finish my live stream, how you can be a good English speaker. Remember that you need to have a little bit schooling or education, because you need to read sometimes. You need to know the meaning from the dictionary, Oxford or Cambridge or any other dictionary. Or also you need to listen to the teacher or YouTube or video or movie. Then you need to imitate. We call shadow technique. And after that, learn vocabulary, lexical sources. Why do you need to know vocabulary, guys? Because when you're going to talk about the topic, you need to know what is the topic about. Now, if you don't have any words, what are you going to talk? It will be like you'll be like a silent watcher or silent listener if you don't know about a topic. So after that, when you know the words, now you need to know how these words can be made into complete, sensible, logical, and understandable sentences. Simply knowing what will not be helpful until and unless you make sentences, okay? Effective sentences, okay? Then after that, you need to find your speaking partner, okay? Before that, one big question is how can I make complete, correct, meaningful sentences? Without knowing grammar, it is much unlikely for you to make complete, clear, correct sentences because you don't know what to you could choose which word to be written, which word to be composed, which is why you need to know your basic grammar. So about the grammar, I always suggest all of our learners learn tenses. Okay, there are 12 tenses: present, past, and future, and each tense has four subsections like simple or indefinite, continuous or progressive, perfect, then perfect continuous or perfect progressive for all of them. So when you learn tenses, definitely you're going to learn a lot of things because tense is related to gender, male or female. Tense is related to the articles a and the. Tense is related to number, singular number, plural number. Tense is related to the um, person, first person like I, we, second person only you, third person anything and everything except I, you, and we. Tense is also related to the parts of speech because you need to write sentences correctly. And indirectly or passive way, tense is related to the voice, active or passive, and narration, direct speech. Tina says, Sir, where can I find IELTS vocabulary? Finding IELTS vocabulary is very easy. Search it. From Google, there are thousands of websites. You'll get lots of links. Sit for it. Sample test, mock test. It will be helpful for you, I can guarantee. Search IELTS vocabulary. Okay. Now, how can be a good speaker? As I've said, now you have started speaking. Remember that in order to be a good speaker, you must be a good listener as well. If you don't listen to the, your examiner, if you don't listen to the speaker, what are you going to answer? Sometimes, even if you listen to it, possibly sometimes you're not capable of understanding what the speaker is saying. Okay, so it is important for you to understand that, and then you give the response. So be a good listener first, then it will help you to become a good speaker. Just one good example of a real life: when we were babies or children, how did you learn the language? We listen to our parents, the family environment. We pick the word. Then we started speaking, ba, da, da, whatever it is. And literally we could speak. And remember that, don't give up. Don't worry about the mistakes. When we were children or babies, we tried to walk, we fell down, we stood up, we fell down, again we stood up. Similarly, don't give up. Practice, practice, and practice. Okay. Hello, Teacher Richie. Do you have time to join? I'm happy to see you, Teacher Richie. If you are free, please join. Teacher Richie, I've got a few minutes before I finish this live stream. So guys, these are the some of the basic information through which you'll be able to develop yourself. Remember that this app is a social kind of English learning app, and we have got strong and strict code of conduct. And try to follow it. If you are not sure or aware where you can find it, go to your mobile account on the settings on the right top hand corner, and then it will find code of conduct. Please read it, have a look what it says, what you must do and what you must not do. All right, no problem, Teacher Ichi. I'm going to finish the live stream soon as well because I've got a lesson. Okay, Nida says good night. You're very welcome. Mr. Gorgeous says, can you differentiate between scrummy, scrumptious, delicious? I need to take help from Cambridge Dictionary. Scrummy. What does scrummy mean? Scrummy. I don't think that's a correct word. Scrummy. Okay. You can eat scrummy treats such as ice cream. Scrummy. All right. It's an informal word. Mr. Gorgeous, remember that. It's better to learn both formal and informal words. Scrummy is an informal word, okay, whereas delicious is a formal word, meaning same. Okay. And also delicious has another meaning. Scrummy is tasty food. Delicious has another meaning, tasty smell. If something smells tasty, you can something is food is tasty, that's delicious. If something smells tasty, something smells good, pleasant smell, we should say, we can also call delicious. Okay. The delicious smell of freshly made coffee came from the kitchen. Oh, it's a delicious cake. Finish your scrummy ice cream. Informal. Okay. Smith says, why now there are many ads popping up? All right, Smith, because we have got Hello Plus version with the all. There are now two Hello. Software. I should say Hello normal, where you can see the advertisement, and Hello Plus. If you subscribe or if you buy to get Hello Plus, you're not going to get any more advertisements. And how much the cost? It is $8 for a month, and for 12 months, $48. You get 50% discount, and there wouldn't be any more advertisement if you buy Hello Plus. You can bring 6 people on the hop on sections. You can record your live stream. That is the amazing part, and you'll be given a hand-based symbol, golden color symbol. All right. And the reason for bringing, it is these are all Google ads. Hello has a contract with the Google to get some ads, to get some money, because Hello is not making much money, guys. Okay. Mr. Gorgeous says, what's the difference between informal and formal? Okay. You see, formal languages are those which are used mostly in academic purpose, when you're talking to a teacher, when you're talking to unknown people when you're talking to office, schools, college, lectures, where you have to maintain your etiquettes. In that case, those words are called formal words. Informal words are where you can use in your family environment, like your close friends, your parents, maybe siblings, maybe relatives. Okay, which is why there's basic difference. So if you compare, scrummy is informal for delicious, whereas delicious is a formal word. Smith says some people reusing old versions. I'm not sure about that, but they are not going to continue it anymore because they're going to get another update. And after this update, they'll not be able to use the old version unless they update it. The system will block them automatically. Hello, Gary, welcome. Gary says some advertisements are vulgar. I'm not sure about that. But if you've got anything to say or any suggestion, you can always email us. Okay, Mr. Gorgeous, I'm going to give an example. Don't go. So this is our email, support@hello.tv. So Mr. Gorgeous, remember that formal and informal are like is very often you come and say, hey, what's up, teacher? This is informal words. You can't say uh, anything to your teacher informally. Teachers are respectable people. Okay, I wanna, another informal words. Gonna, hapta, lotta, these are informal. Do not use it in formal environment because this is learning environment. It's a formal environment. Okay, so instead of WhatsApp, you can say, how are you doing? Okay, how is everything going on? So no, can code is not formal. Can is the present tense, code is the past tense. Okay, I'm sure that Mr. Gorgeous, you need to know grammar, how it is effective. Then we use very often. I have a lot of friends. You see, I have a lot of friends. A lot of is an informal. Do you know what is the formal word? Many. I've got many friends. So remember that sometimes some words we can use in our speaking because these are informal, but we can't write in academic writing. So similarly, it's very important for us if you would like to sit for any exams, English exams, especially IELTS, CELTA, Delta, TOEFL, or any other equivalent exams. You need to know those words, which will help you getting good marks, which will help you understand to be a better speaker. Okay, so these are some of the examples. Smith says, before there was a section where you can see likes of ourselves or others, how much like, oh, but you can see it, honestly, Smith. I can see many people, if when I visit their accounts, I can see likes, Hello, Farid, welcome. Uh, I mean, likewise, may and may. I didn't get you. May, can is formal and can is informal. Uh, Generally, may is always formal, can is also formal, but the uses are different. You're getting confused, Mr. Gorgeous. It's formal, I think, according to grammar, because friends we can count. I'm not sure for it what have you meant by your sentence. Okay. So, dear viewers, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to finish my live stream because I've got a lesson within a short time. I need to get ready. Join me once again whenever I'm on my live stream. And join us on Thursday, 8:30 UK time. My local time is now 7:30 after an hour this Thursday with teacher Haley to talk about the Hallo, how it grew up, how the contribution of all the dedicated team brought the Hallo from zero to this condition. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later. You take care. Okay. Bye, guys.